heart was strong. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Brianna Mariah. If you're new to my channel, big welcome to you. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're returning to my channel, welcome back. I hope all of you enjoyed this video. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about my natural hair journey. Okay, so this is my story because I wanted y'all to at least get a gist of, where I'm from in regards to like what my hair has been through, okay, and how I got to where I am now. All right, so my story actually begins in 2017. Yeah, so being the little Dominican girl I am, okay, I used to blow out my hair a lot, okay? My grandma had her own salon. I was in and out the doors, like they would never close because I was always in there. So I used to straighten my hair a lot because it was long. So it was just so, everyone was always like, ooh, like how's your hair so long? You're brown. Why is it so long? Since I was blowing my hair out a lot, my hair would get frizzy because my hair was naturally curly, and it used to bother me. I didn't want my ends getting frizzy all the time, the underneath part, because it's hot in Florida and I was sweating a lot. Anyways, I ended up getting a keratin treatment to, kind of tame my curls and diminish the frizz. Diminish the frizz, it did. And not only that, it made my hair bone straight. Y'all see my hair texture? I don't know what kind of keratin treatment that is. Somebody told me it wasn't a keratin treatment at some point, but it made my hair bone straight. Okay, it was a mess. I was in school, it was middle school at that time, like 8th grade. And oh my God, I had such a bad reaction to that. Like my scalp, I would get dandruff. I've never had dandruff in my life. I had dandruff at that point. When I would go in the pool, out of the pool, my hair just never curled. So like around 2016, my hair started growing back, obviously. That was 2015. 2016, my hair started growing in at the roots, okay? And I was starting to see my curls come in. I was like, okay, yes. So now I can treat you better. So I was trying to, define those curls. And I would wear my hair out. But mind you, only this portion of my hair was actually curly. And the rest of it was like straight, still bone straight. And so when I would wear my hair out like that, my friends would be like, oh my God, like, your hair's like curly there and it's straight there. Like, why are you wearing it? It don't look right. It looked ridiculous. And they were right. It looked ridiculous. And I felt ashamed, okay? So around the time, yes, I did have a quince. I had a quinceañera, and after that, I went ahead and I cut my hair. So I would only have the curls in my hair. And I fell in love with it immediately. Like I was looking at it in the mirror, like it was gorgeous to me. You can tell me anything about my hair. But at that point in time, if you can see, it looked really wavy. So naturally, not knowing anything about natural hair, I started using Cantu. Yeah, it did what it could with what I had. Yeah, it wasn't until later that I started to notice that my hair was starting to change. My texture was changing. My hair was thickening up. It was getting tighter. It was doing its thing. So that's when I started transitioning over to Shea Moisture, and literally that's all I used, Shea Moisture, and it was expensive. So my first round of being natural, I'll explain why it was the first round in a minute. But during my first round of being natural, very rarely did I deep condition. I didn't know about leave-in that well. Like I knew leave-in existed, but like I didn't know the difference between a leave-in and a conditioner. Like why can't I just leave both of them in? So I didn't have a leave-in. So there was a lot of things missing from my hair care regimen at that point in time. Okay, so around 2018, I had a meltdown and I cut my hair off. Like my hair was already like, I want to say like right here. It had grown from shoulder length to like brush up length. And I went berserk and I cut my hair off. I cut my hair off to like, it was really short. It was ridiculous. I didn't feel like it went with my face. I just didn't like it. And when you cut your hair prematurely, it does something to you that is irreversible. You're sitting there and you're looking at yourself every day you wake up and you feel crazy. You feel crazy. That really tested me emotionally, mentally. It was ridiculous. Anyways, when my hair was that short, I had never experienced that, okay? I found myself wetting my hair more because, when you're going to sleep and stuff like that, you lay directly on the curls. It's not like this and you can put it up. I was laying on my hair when I was sleeping. So that made it really frizzy a lot of the times, and it would get rid of, my curls would just like be gone when I woke up. So I had to wet it when I got in the shower. Eventually my hair regimen did start to change again because of course my hair was at a different length, so I didn't have to do some of the things that I was doing before, and vice versa. At that point in time, still, I did not deep condition regularly. I did not really use leave-in. So I was just like going in the shower, wetting it, coming out, putting some, no, let me stop. I would put like maybe some more conditioner so it could be manageable. And then I come out and then I use that Shea Moisture curl enhancing smoothie, and then some Eco Styler, and I was out the door. That was it. I did struggle with the length. So I have to say, I did straighten my hair like literally March. I cut my hair in December of 2018, and I was straightening my hair in March because I was so desperate to see some length. And yeah, people were making fun of me. It was expected, but I liked it because I thought it was like it looked like really big and curly to me, like even though it was straightened. So I did like it, but of course I couldn't avoid what was being said. But yes, and so throughout the rest of the year, I just kept up with that same regimen. I was still using the curl smoothie. That was my go-to, the curl smoothie and Eco Styler. That was it. Okay, so it wasn't until about like the beginning of this year that I was like, okay, my hair is growing, but she looks flat. She looks dead. She's not responsive. So I was like, I got to do something to my hair, man. So first I started getting my hair trimmed regularly. That's what I started doing. So I got it trimmed in January, and then I got it trimmed again in June. And then in between that time, I also did get a protein treatment because my hair was feeling limp, if you know what I mean. Like when I would wet it, it was almost like the curls almost looked like stretched, like dead stretched. It was ridiculous. It was weird. It was a mess. So I went ahead into the protein treatment. It's called the AphoG 2-step protein treatment, and I did really like it. The results, like immediately when I was done, I loved it. So that's what I ended up doing, and my products did end up changing. I did start to actually have a structured regimen for my hair. I ended up, coming up with a process on how to take care of my hair. So I started to, plan when am I going to deep condition my hair, which I ended up doing it like every 2 weeks at first. And then I started doing it every week because honestly, it took for quarantine to kick in for me to be like, I gotta get serious about this. Because like if I want it to look right, when I want it to look right, she has to be healthy. So I started incorporating the deep conditioning treatments. I started out with the protein treatment. I did buy some leave-ins to test them out, and I did end up with loving the curls leave-in conditioner that I used in my wash and go video. And I did start co-washing more. So instead of shampooing every time I was cleansing my hair, I would co-wash like every week to get rid of product buildup, and then use a clarifying shampoo every other week. But yeah, I don't use sulfates in my shampoos and stuff like that because like I just don't want the harshness. I need the sparkle, I need the spackle, but I don't need the chemicals. So yes, but overall, it was quite a heartbreaking process because at first my hair was growing and then bam, chopped it off again, and I got to start over from scratch. It was difficult, but overall, this quarantine time has taught me that, yo, you got to have your hair healthy, not just growing. It has to be healthy because I was so focused on, I was like, I wanted it to grow. I didn't just want it to be like, oh, bouncy, oh, this, she shines, this and that. I wanted it to be long. So I hope my story inspires some of you that maybe at the beginning of the video did not care to any things about, actually implementing a regimen or incorporating healthy habits to take care of your hair. I hope I inspired you and many more to actually get down to the nitty-gritty with your hair because it's important, you know? If you want this look, you want that look, you have to be taking care. You have to have a good relationship with her. Because I mean, if you're doing all the wrong things, you're taking all the wrong steps, you're not even paying attention. Because I know during our daily lives, you don't pay attention, you don't make time to actually do anything with this. You just figure, okay, after I get out of the shower, I style it, that's it. What did you do in the shower? That's my natural hair journey. I hope it did something for y'all, because there's something about getting a big chop at the beginning of your journey, but there's something else about starting your journey and then getting a big chop and then having to do it again. There's something really traumatic about it. Well, thank you guys for watching my video. I hope this did something for you. I hope this was enjoyable. Yeah, and I'll see you in my next video.